Okay, are we filming now? Okay. This is Ian Cahoon coming to you exclusively live from Carrickfergus. We are currently awaiting the arrival of Rich Fool for this interview. Here he is, the man himself.
Sorry, what's happening here?
Would you like to pull up a chair?
Why?
Well, Stephen, I'm going to be totally honest here. I am a little bit sick of you making all the videos in church, and I have decided today that I am finally doing my own. So would you like to pull up a chair?
Do you not think we should have talked about this before we were gonna...
No, look, this is my idea, so you just pull up a chair and go along with it. I'd really appreciate it just this one time.
Fine, okay. So, what are we actually doing?
Well, essentially, Stephen, in this video, I am a famous news reporter and I'm here to get an exclusive interview with you, a farmer who just so happens to be a rich young fool.
Seriously, a farmer? The Ballymena thing again? Like, just because I'm from Ballymena doesn't actually mean that I'm a farmer or I own any kind of sheep or...
No, look, fine. Look, I'm not winding you up. If you just go along with it, it's going to be brilliant. What do you say?
Okay, well, okay. So, what would you like to ask?
Okay, so first question, how long have you been in farming for yourself?
I mean, what am I supposed to say to that?
Just say anything, get in character, work with me.
Okay, so I've been in farming since I was a young lad. I used to help my father in the fields. So most of my life I've been in farming.
Right. Why do you think your fields have such a great harvest?
Well, I'm a very successful person, so I know all about farming, about like the planting and the watering and the feeding, the growing and the farming stuff.
Right, that's a very technical explanation, Stephen. Thanks for that.
I mean, I'm trying my best to make the most of this.
Right, could you tell us what crops do you actually grow?
Crops, yes. So, really good ones. Tall, strong, popular. Basically, people want what I have.
Right. We hear from our sources that you're building some new barns currently. Could you tell the viewers when they might be finished?
Yes, so because business is going so well, I need bigger barns to store all of my wealth. So I don't just want any barn, I want the best there is. So it's going to take a little bit longer to build them, but when they're done, you will look at them and you will say, hey, those are some top quality barns.
I really look forward to being able to say that, Stephen. This brings me probably to the most awkward question of the interview. Could you tell us how you reacted recently to that recent announcement?
Announcement? Yes, so I mean, I'm guessing this is some sort of business award that I've won. I can't quite remember what that award was. Could you fill me in?
This again is slightly awkward. I'm not from the business side of the news, I'm actually from obituaries.
Wait, what? How does that make sense?
Look, just go with it. This is part of the Bible story we're doing today.
Okay, right, fine. So, yeah, obviously the announcement was pretty surprising, pretty bad news.
I can imagine it was, so tell us, what do you think about your barns now?
Well, I mean, obviously the barns are kind of unimportant now. What's the point of having all that wealth and not being alive to enjoy it? I mean, it's kind of a waste of time, but like this video...
Excuse me, I heard that.
Right, sorry, keep going.
Okay, so pointless you say, Stephen. Tell me, do you wish you had spent more time loving and serving God as you look back?
I see what this story's about now. Okay, so yeah, I focused too much on my wealth, my possessions, and not enough time following God and putting Him first. So, you know, God was not top of my priorities, and it didn't get me very far.
Okay, folks, you have heard it here first. The rich fool, he loved his money. Now he regrets letting it take priority over a God who loves him. I am Ian Cahoon, bringing you the stories that matter. Back to the studio.
And cut.
Yes, did it. Made a brilliant video all by myself. Didn't even need your help.
Good job, but...
Certainly was, Stephen.
I mean, you're not supposed to be at a meeting right now.
I don't think... Oh